swing, sort of.
Sort of, kind of. Feels like April. It's what Dana's been saying. And Lisa Briggs is here with some tips on early summer cleanup for our flower beds, gardens, and lawns, all of it. And it's part of the reason it feels like April that we're having some of these problems.
Yeah, April showers are these,
and June showers and May showers and all of them.
So what kind of problems is this causing?
Well, I think we're going to see fungus among us this year, for sure.
Fungus among us.
So there are many kinds of fungus, all kinds of leaf spots and stuff, but I think one that we're going to see a lot of is called powdery mildew. And so on this plant right here, you can see there's this sort of white, looks almost like it's been painted.
So over in the camera too.
See, oh, there you go.
Yep.
Yes.
You can definitely see that.
And you'll see this a lot for perennials, phlox. This is Monarda. Peonies will have it really badly too. On woody plants, I would say things like roses or like lilacs, you'll see it a lot. Nine bark is another really popular shrub that you'll see fungus, powdery mildew on.
So is the plant shot?
The plant is not shot. So some fungus will kill a leaf as it progresses. Some fungus, it's in their best interest to keep the leaf alive. Powdery mildew is one of those. And so you can treat it with, we've got these biologic fungicides. So this is considered organic. And this is Serenade. And then we also have Revitalize. The difference is that Revitalize you can use as a drench. So you can add it to the soil if you have things like, if you had like tomato blight and that kind of thing last year, you might want to apply this as a drench to the soil to be preventative. And it also has some staying power. So it's really easy. It's just a spray on.
Spray it on it?
Just spray it on
organic?
there. Yes, and it's organic. It is a living organism in here, and what it does is it helps the plant fight the fungus. And if you have some left, just make sure you store it inside, because since it's alive, it can't get overheated or freeze.
Okay. All right, what else is...
Yeah.
I also think we're going to see slugs.
I was going to say, you were talking about that earlier. Yay.
Slugs and earwigs, because again, they
earwigs too, huh?
Yes, I know. I know. They're disgusting. Because they like the same things, these damp, cool conditions, and they're going to hide under things like hosta and any kinds of ground plants. So you can use like oyster shells sort of sprinkled. It sort of slices them up as they move.
Or the best named product I've ever seen.
Yes.
Sluggo Plus.
Sluggo Plus. That would worry me that I would grow the slugs. Plus size.
So there's Sluggo, but Sluggo Plus does slugs and earwigs. That's the plus part. And so if you're not sure what you have, go for the plus.
And there's little pictures of them on the front.
I know, in case you forget what it's called. You're never going to forget that product, though. Holy smokes.
We are also seeing a lot of issues with rabbits. I don't know why.
There's rabbits everywhere.
They are everywhere. It must be a big rabbit year. So you're going to want to use either some protection methods like caging or wires, or you're going to want to use a repellent. So there are lots of them on the market. There's Repelzol, there's Liquid Fence. There are also like predator urine products that you soak in a cotton ball and it sort of scares them away. The thing about rabbits is that you need to sort of change up what you're doing. They get used to methods really quickly. So if you try something and it works and then it stops working, try something different. Don't use more of what you had done before.
And they get used to it. They
will get used to it. And once you just break their cycle, then maybe they'll go to your neighbor's house and stop bothering
and then,
you.
Yeah, and then your neighbor will be really happy with you, right?
The good thing is you don't have to water anything.
That is true.
Trying to glass half full here.
Exactly. We'll see if we get a drought later in this.
Yeah, usually happens.
We're bound to have a stretch of 90s here coming up.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, happy gardening and get this Sluggo Plus.
Get the sluggos out of there.
Still to come at 4 someday soon, your Uber